ราดหน้า Oh, close it up then.
ราดหน้า it mean put on ราดหน้า with the this little bit pasta you know we eat veggie you okay it's okay
Yeah, it's okay.
เก่งมากเลยลูกถึงอาทิตย์ละครั้งนะลูกเนาะเรากินข้าวด้วยกันดีไหมแม่ทำร้อนๆให้กินอย่างเงี้ย
ครับ
ลูกก็ไม่ได้เจอกันตั้งอาทิตย์หนึ่งอร่อยมากเลยยัมมี่นี่ก็ doesn't easy cook
You spent 3
Once
hours
a year.
cooking, so we can scoff it off in 10 minutes.
ฮะ
That's the way it is.
Doesn't have to be that way.
อ้าว it Thai person you see how you lucky you have Thai Aussie like a maid can eat little bit
No, you have to save money.
yeah โอ้ย it go to restaurant you
You
see
don't-
little bit
You don't have big salary to eat out or anything, you know. $20-30 per plate or something.
Yeah, but nobody's eating it. You don't have to eat out. Nobody says you have to eat out.
Well, save time like to eat and then you go out. But here you
No,
have,
no, there's other options.
What?
I just get a loaf of bread, I get some cheese, I get some basic fillings.
Oh yeah.
It's done in 5 minutes and I scoff it down in 10 minutes and it's done.
Oh, Aussie style.
That's what I'm talking about.
Western style.
because we are different
Western style is food. What do you mean Western style? It's real food.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mary am I Chinese Mary am
Huh?
I Chinese
No, you're wrong. Yes, you are Asian. No, you've got to say, am I Westerner? Am I American? Am I Aussie? No, you're not.
พ่อกับแม่เขา พ่อเขา seek the same father and the same his mom like a serve like
No,
a
it's right. I got it to a formula, I put in my little tiny cup, twice as much water. I know it's boiled in 10 minutes. I don't even keep the thing on, I just heat it.
มันเรา
Let
เรา
it soak
กิน
in,
ให้อร่อยนะ
turn
ลูก
on for
เนาะ
a bit more. Then it's done and I put my ingredients in and again it's done. It's a different philosophy.
นั่นแหละคุยให้สนุกลูกเราไม่ได้ไปซีเรียสกัน
Do I like a restaurant? Yes. Once in a while.
How you taste Mark yummy or not
ครับ
and with restaurant you see mom made soft chicken แม่จะต้องหมักไก่ก่อนไงลูกเขาเอาไก่สดมาทำใช่ไหมล่ะ มันก็เลยไม่หวานไงลูก
$1 listings. They're good very much. So expensive property.
Oh, house. Australia?
No, America, new.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 3.2 million one. Sometimes it's a $20 million house.
wow.
They get big commissions. All they got to do is sell the house, man, and they get commission. Like the last bloke sold a $19 million house, and he got $500,000 commission.
มักจะติไม่หวานไหม
Huh?
ลูกจะติว่ามันไม่หวานนะป่าเพราะแม่จะคลุกไม่หวาน
Oh, okay.
เนาะลูกน้ำตาลไม่ดีสุการนัดกูด
Happy for them.
Oh, well, they've got communicators. They've got the drive. Oh, they're just playing the game to make the show interesting than a cryogenic thing. Moment. What's this cryo? It's where you store dead bodies.
Cryo.
Cryogenics is when you
Sauna?
store part of you in extreme cold conditions, hoping that in the future they'll turn your cells back into a human. I'm not sure what this is about.
Probably a reverse agent thing.
Oh, they've got money to do whatever they want. It's just a cars they drive. He's the best.
The first you sent to me, Mark, last night. Mom very excited. Mom thought you have another company. I thought someone from company แม่นึกว่าลูกสมัครงาน
ครับ Wow. It's like Beverly Hills or something.
It is, it's all that area. It's this $8 million house.
Rolls Royce. Nice.
Oh, he's got a few cars.
But look at that suit, like
They usually have drivers.
the best.
There, he's got a driver.
Rolls Royce, nice. Look at that vest, it's just hot.
Yeah, Josh Altman, when the fires happened in Los Angeles, they went to him because he understands the real estate and he could tell you how much damage was done.
That vest must be expensive.
Oh, everything's really expensive because it's climate snow.
Wow. Looks so smooth.
Different lifestyle. I was talking to the client now. He wants his money. Oh, he's an Aussie. I could hear from the accent. He's an Aussie.
How you can know
What's
accent?
Yes. Oh, this guy's a buyer. Sorry.
Remember go in. Oh.
No, he'll know it's right. But he's an Aussie. He's an arrogant Aussie.
I'm not saying this has to do with our property. Over an acre. This property was originally priced at 6.8. And you are taking 6. I gotta get 3. And there's no better comp than a house literally across the street from our listing. Alright, this house across the street, but you know it well, with Robert Pattinson's house. Okay, it's from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Mom gonna show you
They sold for $6,375,000.
big Mom big them party. You remember
ใช่
บ้านแม่ปิ๊กไง
ครับ
ที่มีมาน่ะ เพื่อนแม่ประมาณ 22 คนเข้ามาปาร์ตี้ใช่ไหมปาร์ตี้แล้วก็ไปทะเลลูกดูสิ
อืม
ทะเลแบบมีสระว่ายน้ำด้วย
It's arrogant.
ไปพักอ่ะ แล้วก็กินของทะเล
He's got totally arrogant. Shame that he's an Aussie. Doesn't matter what it says, nothing's good enough for him.
Let me call David. And we're with Josh right now. You want to talk about a price reduction? 6,995.
Oh, I see. He's showing him other houses.
A little bit of time.
He's wondering why his house hasn't sold because he's showing him everybody else's house and he's saying, look, these houses are better than yours now it's selling, so you better drop your price. That's what he's saying.
We're going to give you that reduction. Glad you guys made that decision. I think it's the right decision. Best part about it.
60 million.
So he wants 7, 8, he's got 6.5 of them. Car he's driving now. What car is that?
Oh. I don't know, Porsche maybe? I don't know.
No, it's not a Porsche. It's not that simple. It's got a trident on it. I'm trying to think what that could be. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, that trident is. What's that car we saw in? What's that fancy car we saw in bloody Wollongong that time? Said it was $600,000 car.
and we
There, look at this Lamborghini. That's a Lamborghini.
them you see this car
That's a Lamborghini. That's awesome. Well, you see, because it's such a high commission, they're using all these marketing tools. They're not like normal real estate agency we have here. So they're paying her to be a mermaid.
Yeah.
So they put on drinks, so the customers come through, they get free drinks and stuff like that. So the rich people get all these perks, and they get a meal and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, him, he's a puffy boy. He's fantastic. I like this bloke though. He's so cool. He's the number one real estate agent in Los Angeles. He's so calm about everything.
เห็นไหมลูก
เออ
พวกแม่ปิ๊ก
directly into the Hollywood Hills. They spend the money and then above and beyond to create something special.
อย่างต้มตำมา
ใช่ครับ
ดูเปล่า
แม่ปิ๊กใช่
บ้าน
อ๋อ
แม่ปิ๊กไง
อ๋อ
นี่ไงแม่ปิ๊กทำใหม่
ครับ
แม่ปิ๊กทำใหม่
ครับ
มาแล้วก็ ลูกส้มตำแล้วก็มาจากขอนแก่นด้วยในทีมสีแดงเนี่ยมาจากขอนแก่น
ครับ
นะรีโนเวทเฮาส์โอ้ยบีติฟูล
อืม
พวกทีมขอนแก่น แล้วตอนนี้เขาออกไปทะเลกัน
ครับ
อืม
มีคนชื่อนุ่นนะ
อะไรนะ
มีคนชื่อนุ่นน่ะเมื่อวานอ่ะคนดีพูดถึงแม่แป๋วเลย
นุ่น
ครับ
ใครที่ไหน
ผู้หญิงนะ
ในนี้หรือ
ไม่
เพื่อนลูกเหรอหรือไง
ครับเพื่อน
เขาว่าไง
เขาบอกว่าอยากทำอาหารฝากให้ป้าแป๋วด้วย
ทำไมต้องรู้จักแม่นุ่นอย่างเดียว
ไม่หมายถึงผู้หญิงอ่ะผมคุยอ่ะ
เอาใหม่สิเพื่อนลูก
เป็นผู้หญิงเขามากำลังคุยอยู่แล้วเขาแบบเออ
ไม่ใช่ เอาใหม่แม่ไม่เข้าใจ ลูกพูดเนี่ยหมายถึงว่าเขารู้จักแม่ไหม
ไม่
ไม่รู้จัก
ครับ
อ๋อ แต่มาร์กกำลังคุยอยู่
ครับ
แล้วเขาอยู่ไหนคน
เขา
ที่
อยู่สมุทรปราการ
อ๋อคนนั้นเพราะ
เขาทำงานโรงงาน
จำได้ว่าลูกเคยบอก
ไม่อันนี้คนอื่นเลย
ฮะ
อันนี้คนอื่นเลย
เหรอ
ครับ
เพราะตอนนั้นลูกบอกว่าลูกมีเพื่อนอยู่สมุทรปราการไงก็รีวิวท็อกไทยเบาไทยแหละ แล้วเอารู้จักเรื่องเลยคุยแล้วเขาอายุเท่าไหร่ลูก
32
อ่า
ครับหุ่นดีแล้วก็ออกกำลังกาย
บอกเขานะพ่อแม่เพิ่งอ่านข่าวสมุทรปราการน้ำท่วม
ครับ
ใช่ไหม
ครับ
เขาได้ลุยน้ำออกกันน่ะ สมุทรปราการเป็นที่ต่ำลูกน้ำท่วมทุกปีแหละ
ครับ
น่าแม่ฝากขอบใจนะ เดี๋ยวแม่จะ
ที่ว่าวันมีโอกาสให้เป๋าเจอ
ได้เป็นคนดีคือหนึ่งก็เป็นคนดีอะไรเงี้ย
ครับ
ไม่เป็นไร แต่นี่แม่รู้ว่าเพื่อนไงเพราะว่าอายุมากแล้วลูกคงไม่คิดที่จะเอาเป็นแฟนใช่ไหม
ไม่รู้อะ
32นะมาพูดจริง
ครับ
ๆ มันไม่ใช่ มันก็เกินไปอ่ะ
อืม
แม่ยังว่าอย่างไอรี่ยังแค่2 ปี แล้วไอรี่เขาตัวเล็ก
อายุ
หึลูกรู้เหรอ
28ไม่ใช่ไหม
ใช่ก็ต้องกำลังย่าง28เพราะลูกย่าง26ใช่ไหมลูก26เต็ม
ครับ
ไอรี่ลูกเกิด 2542
ครับ
ไอรี่เกิด 2540 2-3 ปีนี่ยังพอเข้าใจกันนะลูก อันนั้นแล้วก็เขาก็เป็นสาวโรงงานอีกเนาะ
What are you doing?
ขยันนะคนขยัน
Oh, it's doing the shit out of there, mate.
ลูกรู้ได้ไงว่าเขาขยัน
ก็เห็นน่ะ
หืม
ส่งมาแบบทำงานโรงงานเราออกกำลังกายไม่เห็นรูปโปรไฟล์ทุกอย่างของ
ก็
แม่
แสดงว่าเป็นเขาไม่ได้ร่ำรวยไงลูก
ครับเขาเป็น
เขาต้องดิ้นรน
รักคุณแม่รักครอบครัว
นักก็ต้องมีเอมด้วยนะลูก การจะหาแฟนน่ะ
ครับ
ไม่ใช่ว่าใครก็ได้ลูก ต้องมีเอมของตัวเองแล้วก็ที่แม่ถึงบอกถ้าคบเป็นแฟนแล้วลูกต้องไม่คิดที่จะเลิกไง
You have anything Australia? Do you have anything Australia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, please. Like I don't know, like economy crisis, Trump tariff. I keep hearing. You just because I go to because I watch the news on YouTube. It just keeping hitting my face. Trump tariffs, Trump tariffs, Trump tariffs.
Yeah, well here I'll tell you about the Trump
Oh,
tariffs.
yesterday.
No, there's one guy you got to listen to. He's basically said
ซดน้ำนะลูกเพราะมันเป็นซุปด้วย
it's ridiculous too. Martin Wolf.
มีพลัง You want more?
I'll finish this first, please. Martin Wolf.
เอาอีกไหม่ลูกเย
Peter
อะนะ
Dutton keep seeing Peter Dutton on TV at my workplace.
No, he's just he'll probably end up losing. But how he can't beat friggin' Albanese is beyond me. But anyway, it's because they're both similar. I really don't care who gets in. If Labor gets in, they'll flood the country with migrants. Debts will go up. Houses will go up. So that's good for me.
I mean,
Liberals get in, they're going to cut down on immigration. That's not as much demand for housing. I really don't give a shit because they're both similar. They're both fucked. And Trump is totally fucked.
I saw everything goes up in America. So I heard the news because of
Well,
Trump.
Well, it's obvious. It's obvious it's going to go up. The only one who can't see it is fucking Trump and all these sycophants. You know what a sycophant is? All the people, all the people that. That's right. He like, you know, he's like the mafia boss, and they all just have to do what he says. Otherwise, he gets vicious. You know, so they all fall into line. The only one that's doing anything good is probably Elon Musk because, you know, Doge has done a good job, but he's going to stop that soon. He's done his job. He's going to move on his things. You know.
นี่คือนุ่นครับ
อืม
That's
Yeah,
not
okay.
Martin Wolf. It's wrong one. I'll put it. That's not him. It's Wolf. Bloody Trump tariffs. Here we go.
น่ารักดีนะลูก
ครับ
จะได้นะจะอ่อนกว่านี้หน่อยเนาะน่ารักเนี่ยสเปคไอรี่หน้าตาแบบคล้ายนี่เลยเห็นไหมในรูปอ่ะ
แต่คนนี้เขาแบบไม่ค่อยแต่งหน้าเขาดีอะเพราะว่ามาร์คชอบหน้าสด
อืม
ดูตอนหน้าสดดิดูแบบ
อันนี้ก็ไม่
น่ารัก
แต่งไม่เห็นเหรอถ้าก็แต่งก็ต้องสวยมากอะแปลว่านะแม่ดูเขาหน้าเขา
Richard Wolf.
สมุดประการมีวัดเยอะลูก
He'll tell you the truth about Trump. This is a professor of economics, but he's not like a normal one that spouts this thing. He's prepared to tell the truth because he actually understands economics better than anybody. Right? And although he lives in America, he's got the brains of a
อันนี้
European.
ที่ไหนที่
ไม่รู้อะ
ไอ้ไม่ใช่สมุดประการแน่นอน
ครับ
ก็คงไปเที่ยวอ่ะ
These are fraudsters. They are fraudsters who
Ah.
lie to what they do.
ตั้งใจอิ่มแล้วเริ่มนั่นเลย แม่บอกแล้วนะ เพื่อนแค่10%นะคะ100%ให้เพื่อนแค่10
ครับ
90คือตัวเอง45ครอบครัว45นะลูกนะน่าละมากจะสำเร็จทุกเรื่องเพราะแม่อยากให้ลูกโชว์นี่ด้วยว่า ถ้าเขาได้บ้านใหม่เขาก็จะได้คิดถึงมาร์กไงลูกเขาจะได้เป็นมีห้องไว้ให้ แม่ก็พูดได้เต็มที่นะคะ
This will tell you the truth. Here we go.
ไม่มีปัญหานะลูก เพื่อนแม่ทุกคนถ้าลูก
Until she's finished.
สกรีนแล้วลูกอยากคบเป็นเพื่อนหรืออะไรอ่ะบอกแม่จะได้
อะไร
เพื่อนลูกทุกคน
ครับ
เพื่อนผู้หญิงอ่ะ
First thing he says.
แต่เห็น sorry darling เพราะว่า talk am not more have time with Mark too
is childish.
Since we're on the topic of
ก็
tariffs,
ครึ่งๆกับเขารวมไม่เป็นไร
obviously it's been several news cycles where everyone's kind of talking about Trump and his trade wars and his tariff threats. But, you know, before we even try to break it down, what are the biggest misconceptions about Trump's tariff threats?
As an economics professor, which is what I've been all my life, I have had occasion to teach what are called trade economics or international trade. And if you teach that course to undergraduates or for that matter to graduate students, you will quickly discover that tariffs have been used on and off for centuries. There's nothing new about a tariff at all. In every course on these subjects, there's a whole section of the book, a whole section of shelves in the
เช็ดขอบหน้าต่างแล้วก็เช็ดกระจกด้วยนะลูกนะ
articles and books.
น้ำยาอะไรไม่มีลูกดูแล้วก็บอกแม่ลูกแม่เอาให้ เดี๋ยวเอาผ้าลงไป
Study when this tariff was levied in this country on these products. What happened? Do we have a reasonable sense of what they can do? And the answer is yes. And the reasonable sense is that sometimes they seem to work, then other times they don't. And even when they seem to work, it's never quite clear whether it was the tariff that had this nice
เอาลูกไปเอา
result
ไก่ให้
or something else that was going on at the same
กินอีก
time
ไหม
that made that happen.
แค่นี้ครับ
Bottom
พอ
line,
แล้วใช่ไหม
to imagine that
กาแฟ
tariffs
นะครับ
are
And
some
coffee.
magic bullet that will solve our problems can only be uttered by someone totally unaware of this literature.
Trump's an uneducated twit.
Students who major in economics to know.
ทำงานเสร็จตอนเย็นกินได้อีกนะลูกนะ
Below what Trump says, that student would
Kid
form
would flunk if
any
the way Trump
is
talks.
childish.
That's right.
They would flunk.
They would flunk. And this is, and now let me explain because it's really quite easy to do. One of the assumptions given by Mr. Trump as a justification is the following, and his advisors say this even more than he does. During his first presidency, the overwhelmingly most important act that was accomplished was the Tax Reduction Act of December 2017.
In other words,
It was one of the largest
I'll just
tax
explain it.
cuts.
He said the success of Trump in 2017 was that he reduced taxes. All right?
yeah
No.
The United States,
Now he's going to tell you what a tariff is. A tariff is a tax.
corporations, and rich individuals. Those tax cuts came at the end of what I mentioned earlier, a period of redistribution of wealth from the bottom and the middle to the top.
But what he did was give tax cuts to the rich, so make the rich richer.
Was giving a tremendous tax cut to the people who needed it least because they had just come off.
Exactly
of
right.
40 years
Trump gave tax cuts to the rich.
distribution of wealth
He always does.
to Americans. A stunningly
In other words, you take it from the poor and the middle class and give it to the rich.
achievement. I'm being as nice
See.
as I can.
He's saying Trump's stupid. I agree too, totally. Now, I'll spare you the details. That's not one of the best ones. He basically said Trump doesn't know what he's doing. He's an imbecile. Most people don't know what a tariff is. I'll ask you, what do you think a tariff is? Trump keeps saying he's going to punish China. He's going to punish the world with tariffs. Let's just take that statement as what that means.
Yeah.
So what the hell is a tariff?
it's a tax on China
Who pays the tax?
the people
Of who?
the citizen
Of which country?
of his own country
So how many Chinese are getting punished? When you bring a product into the country from China, he's put tax everywhere in the world, right? I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, I know. Doesn't it? When you put a tax on any country in the world, that it's a tax on the goods that come in. In other words, he's put a 54% tax on China. That means these things, everything that comes from China now, is twice as expensive.
oh shit
54% means, it's serious. Now, it's not 100. It's not quite. 54% is halfway there. So if that was $100, it's now 150. That hurts. If that TV was 2,000, it's now 3,000. Right? That's who gets the money? The American government. Now the guy that's importing the TVs. Do you think he's just going to take the punishment? No, he's going to pass it on to the consumer. So what Trump has effectively done is raise the taxes on his own citizens. Now hang on, correct me if I get wrong here. Didn't he say he was upset with Biden's inflation? What has he done?
What do you do?
He just increased inflation
Shit.
for everything, right? Now he thinks, because this is where he's a baby, he's going to punish China. He's going to, hang on, what will China do? What will Australia do? They'll just find markets between themselves. They're going to bypass. He stood up there. Let's just show. I'll tell you what he did. Right? Just look at Trump and with what he did the other day. There's something everybody missed. All right, and I'll explain it to you. So the first thing you'll realise is he's punishing his own people. Now, here we go. Where's he standing there when he delivers it? Where is he? Why doesn't this thing come up with the correct one? I know it is. It's called reciprocal tax. It shows everything. I don't want that. Reciprocal tax. So space. He calls it reciprocal tax. What does the word reciprocal mean?
ลูกเองลูกอันเนี้ย
คนไหนครับ
หึ
คนไหนครับ
เป็นไรไม่มีขาหรือมันเป็นเบียดเป็นง้อย
Here it is.
เรื่องอื่นไม่แน่ในเรื่องน้ำในควรที่จะนั่นเองลูกแก้วยืนปะ
When he yapped the other day, he
อ
held
ย่าให้
this
ซิก
up.
เขาเห็นว่าแม่ทุกอย่างโอเคไหม
ครับ
ทุกอย่างลูกก็ต้องนั่นบ้าง
What is that fucking head?
Recent coverage.
I want you to look at this chart carefully because he held this up. He had some American car workers in the
Starting
audience.
tomorrow, the United States will implement
Okay, forget all this. Yeah, here he goes. That thing he held up. There.
China, 67%. That's tariff charged to the
Let
USA.
me just hold that up there for a minute.
Yeah.
This is what he showed the world. Fuck it.
ไปพี่ดิน
That's
เอา
the
น้
tax. He said that's the tax they're charging us, Americans. And I think a lot of people fell for this. So China's got a 60% tariff on America. We're going to charge them 34%. Vietnam. Oh no, sorry.
European Union
No, he's going to charge them this. 46%. Yeah, sorry. China's got 34%. I was wrong. 34%.
oh okay
European 20% and stuff like this, right? Some countries like Thailand gets 36%. So everything Thailand from Thailand gets. So Thailand's going to find it harder to
ำ
export to America.
สวัสดีค่ะว่าดีใจเห็นแม่เห็นแม่
You look at that, and most people would have thought, oh shit, if they're charging, oh he's only halving what they're doing to us. So most people would think. You see, look at Thailand here. You go 72% tax is what the Thai people are charging us. I'm only charging 36%. That's a fucking lie. I've researched this. They don't charge any tariffs on us. He made that up. You know what he did? He looks at the imbalance. So, for example, the Chinese sell more to America than America sells to them. So what he's doing is punishing any country that's selling a lot to America, right? Well, why does Thailand give to America? Because they work efficiently, they work hard, they make cheaper products. So, of course, the American consumers buy what they have. He sees them as the enemy because they're doing that. Any country that has a trade imbalance with him, what he means to say is, Thailand is selling a lot to us. Vietnam is selling a lot to us, 90%. Look at that. There's a 90. In other words, they sell nearly twice as much to us as what we buy off them. So what he's doing is saying that's the reciprocal tariff. It has nothing to do with tariffs. This is the amazing thing about this fucking idiot. That's not a tariff they're charging on him. He just made that up. He wants to punish him because they're selling to him. So any country that sells